Hi everybody. Okay, so this is my fourth attempt at this video and I just keep failing. So I think my problem is that I keep trying to plan it and maybe I'm just not good with planning. So I'm just going to wing it, and my daughter's home from school today because it's a Jewish holiday. Well, not a holiday, it's a holy day. It's Yom Kippur. I'm not going to go into it. So, who knows what's going to happen with this video. But essentially, I just need to try and help you guys understand what it is we're looking for. So I'm going to use the EM course just to show you what the end goal is. And maybe if we start from there, then that will help. Okay, so the deliverable for this week is to have 2 schemes of work which match your course. Now, don't even worry about the 55-week scheme at this stage, okay? Just worry about the 70 and the 30. We'll look at an AS course a bit later. Right, so your 70-week scheme of work should look like this. Loading. Don't sing, Shannon. All right, this is what your 70-week scheme should look like. Dan has used, okay, firstly, Dan, please, we must not have Cambridge Online Learning Support here. This should not be there. But guys, I've sent you the what do you call this thing, template to use for your scheme of work. So each of your topics should be filled in. 60 weeks should be given to topics, and then 10 weeks to revision. Okay, the last 10 weeks are always exam prep and revision. Now, this setup should then match. So let's see. Topic 1, what is sustainable investigation skills, formation of rocks, extraction of rocks? And indeed, when you look at the course, my internet is so slow today. Let's just push close all. What you should see is sustainable development, investigation, formation of rocks, and extraction of rocks. Okay, and then that should also match this, which you should all have access to. If you don't, please tell me. Topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4, topic 5, assessment. Okay, so your end goal for this week, and you know what, if it takes longer than a week, it's not the end of the world. But your end goal for this week is to have your 70-week scheme of work, which matches your course content, which matches the schedule, the template for all the schedules. Okay, on an AS course, same story. Same again with AS. I don't know if Dan's done his AS course. Yes, 33-week scheme. Which matches the course exactly. And should be on here, but probably is not because no one's done this. Only a few people have done it. And EM should be, so it should be topic 1, topic 2, okay, bridging 1, bridging 2, bridging 3, topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4, etc. Okay, so that is what we're aiming for. So now let's look at some of the issues that may come up. For example, Afrikaans. Sheldon, you have the biggest job this week by far, dude, I'm afraid. Afrikaans is still labeled in weeks. Okay, these, I've started doing those. Week 1, week 3, week 4, etc. So, as I said in the training document, the very first thing you need to do is, and I like to just do it on a spreadsheet, is to just create your own scheme. I don't think I said this on the thing, but anyway, let me show you my literature scheme. Yeah, I definitely do better without planning. Here we go. Right, so here's my literature scheme. Term 1, there are 10 weeks there. So literally what I did, guys, is I said to myself, okay, what do I have to cover? I have to cover 10 poems, or what was it, 15 poems, 10 stories, 5 acts of Romeo and Juliet split into 3, so 15 sections for Romeo and Juliet, and let's say then I need 2 2, sorry Sheldon and Farai, I'm just closing all your messages. I need 2 assessments per term, so let's call that 15, whatever. And then I divide that, so that comes up to, equals sum 55. Perfect. I have 70 weeks to work with, so I'm going to section it out like that. Now, the place to look for this information is, of course, your syllabus. So, for example, if I go to, what should I pick on? Let's go to physics. Here's the physics syllabus. Okay. So, the physics syllabus has, if I remember, 10, 7... So scroll down. If you don't have your syllabus, ask me for it or simply Google it. Make sure it's the latest one available. Okay, here we go. Physics has, where's the thing, man? Physics has 5 topics, okay? Under those 5 topics, we have general physics. So let's do this. I'll do one. Unit 1, general physics. 1, length and time. 1.2, motion. 1.3, mass and weight. 1.4, density. Whoops, can't spell, and I teach English, so that's a little problem. 1.5, forces. 1.6, momentum. 1.7, energy. Oops. 1.8, pressure. Then unit 2. Okay, so you can see how that's done. So now I can already see here, we have 8 topics here. We have a 10-week term. That's going to be super duper simple, isn't it? I'm going to put in an assessment here. Formative, unit 1. Formative assessment, unit 1, summative assessment. And so you will go with the entire syllabus until you are happy with those, okay? If your scheme already, this is the problem, guys, is that every course is in a different space of development. If your scheme already does this, then happy days. Then you're in a good space. But I know Afrikaans doesn't do this. Afrikaans doesn't even tell us what the units are. Physics doesn't do this. There are courses that need more development and courses that just need checking. So it's going to be up to you. Pleasure, Shiana, I'm doing it now. It's going to be up to you to deduce what level your course needs. So here we go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's term 1. Right. Happy days. Now you're in a position to go to the physics course. Drink some coffee while you're doing it. And let's see, does it match or doesn't it? It's like a game of Snap, guys. Not so much, hey? Right, here we go. So let's open up our scheme. Does it match what we've said? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Let's see. Length and time, motion, mass and weight. Okay, and then we start going wrong. Density needs to be there. Then we need an assessment. Then we need forces. Then we need momentum. Then we need energy. Then we need pressure. And then we need an assessment. Now, obviously, you are your subject specialist. So if this works better, then that's not a problem. That's fine. You know, I love to just use the Cambridge recommendation because Cambridge knows what they're doing, and that's what we're teaching at the end of the day. But if you as the teacher think that this works better, no problemo. Now, so we're happy with our scheme. Now, okay, so let's say you're not happy with that scheme. Pretty simple thing. You're going to go to this template which I've sent you. You're going to find your 70-week template. And you're simply going to fill it in. Topic 1.1, topic 1.2, etc. Okay, until you have this scheme and you're happy with it, then you simply save it as a PDF. Sure you know how to do that. In your particular folder, save it as a PDF, 70-week scheme of work, IGCSE 70 weeks, IGCSE physics 70 weeks, save it as a PDF, and it'll come up as a PDF. Then you may wish to upload. Is my editing on? I don't feel like editing is on. It is not. So I'm going to turn my editing on. Okay. You're going to scroll down until you find this cog. Okay, this is also how you're going to add your WhatsApp etiquette picture, by the way. Play around with this if you want to, you know, make it look pretty and happy. Right, so here's your 70-week scheme. I right-click to highlight, link. Wait for the internet to play nicely. Try again. Oh my gosh, my internet today. Browse. Can you see my life, guys? Can you see my messages just flying through? Oh, it's so slow. Let me drink coffee. Make sure you're on upload a file, not recent files. Choose your file. And upload. I'm not going to upload because obviously I don't want to mess around with Farai's course, but then you just click upload. Well, I'll show you. Oh, Crisis is going to have done it now. Sorry, Farai. Darn, that's a disaster. Cancel, cancel. Okay, good. And then you would just click update, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to click cancel. I'm just going to delete this because I don't like it. Okay, and then here is where you would put your WhatsApp etiquette. I'll just do that right now if I can find it. I don't know if I can be able to find it. Did you see what I did? Sorry, I'll do it again. I clicked my image icon. Whoops. Insert edit image. Find or upload. Choose file. WhatsApp etiquette picture. Upload this file. How big is it? 480 is fine. Insert. Okay. And there it is. Toggle out of full screen and save. Okay, so once you've got your scheme of work and you're happy with it, the important thing is that it matches up with your course. So here's how we do that. Have your scheme of work open. 1.1 length and time. Okay, Unit 1 General Physics. I like this. You don't have to do this. You can just have topic 1, topic 2, up to topic 60 million. But I like breaking it down into units. For example, EM and Geo are just a section of just topic after topic, which is fine. English, Physics, Bio are separated into units, however you prefer. I like the unit method. I think it just, I don't know, it gives a sense of something. I don't know. So here's our, so we can see according to our scheme, we want a section saying Unit 1 General Physics. There it is, Unit 1 General Physics. A breakdown, an interesting and engaging picture, and just a little summary of what's coming in that unit. Great. Now, topic 1.1, length and time. This is actually the worst course I could be using to explain this. All right, length and time. Here we go. There it is. It has 2 lessons. That's super duper. This lesson doesn't have a, that's not what this video is about, Shannon. That is for week 4. Right, topic 1.2, whoops, that's literature. Topic 1.2, motion. Is there. Okay, so let's take this now. Oh, this is the worst course I could have used as an example because I don't think this is going to work. Let me try. No. Farai, this is just for you. You got to just keep clicking these until all of your sections have come up. Oh, hold on, maybe. Is it coming up? I don't know what's going on. Orphan section. Farai, you and I are meeting about that tomorrow, so... Right, let's go to another course so that I can show you what's what. Let's go to literature. Farai, you and I are meeting about physics tomorrow because that's just a particular issue with the physics course. Let's go to literature because we've got our literature scheme here. So there are a couple of things you would need to do. Shall I write them down? You need to be able to add a section. You need to be able to remove a section. And you need to be able to move content within the sections. So let's have a look. Alright, literature, here we go. Let's assume that I'm happy with the scheme. Voldy, just for FYI, I'm not. I don't think it does match the course. But let's just assume I'm happy with the scheme. Please note that I've taken out the Cambridge Online Learning Support banner and I've just got all of that. Alright, so I'm going to check. I'm going to close all. Right, Unit 1 Poetry. That's what should be there. Yep. Then I should have Sea Eats the Land at Home. Yep. Then I should have London Snow. Then Offshooting with Irish Cows. Then Watching for Dolphins. And then an assessment. So let's say, for argument's sake, that here I want a poetry review section. Let's say, for argument's sake. Okay. So, how do I add that section? It is so easy. Go down to the bottom of your course and click the plus button. Age gracefully while you wait for the system to hear you. 608 notifications. I should really deal with those. Right, here's my section. Top tip, rename it before you move it. It's just easier that way. So I'm going to name it Poetry Review. Okay, why? Because that's what I've said in my scheme. Okay, now I'm going to click this button. And that's going to bring up a list of all of my sections. Refer to my scheme. What does it come after? It comes after Watching for Dolphins. Okay, so I'm going to find Watching for Dolphins. So you choose the one that you want it to come under. Okay, head back up. Sometimes you need to refresh. Let's see. Yeah, so let's just refresh. You often will need to refresh for it to show up. And there it is, Poetry Review. Okay, so now you have two choices. You can either populate this with original content, or you may find that you want to move content in and out of here. Okay, so let's say, for example, in fact, in Watching for Dolphins, this lesson 2, answering an essay question, well, you know what? That actually should be in the poetry review section according to my scheme of work. So I'm just going to grab this lesson. Did you see what I did? And I'm going to move it in here. Rename it as lesson 1. Obviously, it's no longer lesson 2 because it's the first lesson. Okay. And I'm going to move the submission. So I'm just dragging it. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to move it back so you can see how to do it. Super duper simple. I'm grabbing the section. Takes a while to respond, so just be patient. Grabbing the section. And moving it. Okay. Alternatively, I can add an activity or resource. I can go to page. Lesson 1. review of poems. Aim to review poems we have covered so far. Now guys, don't stress if you're not moving lessons, don't stress about developing content at this stage. That's coming up in week 4, and I'm going to show you how to create these pages. Okay, so for now, just give yourself a note, review the following poems, 1, 2, blah blah blah. Okay, toggle. Do not worry about creating content. All we want to do this week is have our skeleton in place, i.e. our scheme of work matches our course. Okay, so now I can confidently say that term 1, if I close this guy, that term 1 matches my scheme. And that scheme, obviously, I would then have edited this to put my poetry review in there. Okay. Now, if you find that you've moved all of the content out of a particular section, you would then want to delete that section. So let's say I've moved all of that into, I don't know why it's saved twice, that's very strange. Let's say I've moved all of that content into the previous week so that my everything matches. It's a very simple thing. I'm just going to push edit and delete the section. Delete. Goodbye. Okay guys, so I hope that makes more sense than my training document. I'm so glad I managed to get through this video at long last because it's been hassling me. I'm going to stop recording now before my screen recorder crashes. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Deliverable for this week, scheme of work, must match course, must match or be filled in here. Oh, we didn't talk about the 55-week scheme. Darn. Alright, so very quickly. Here's your 70-week scheme. Now, for kids who want to move faster, you got to squash that content into 55 weeks. Guys, it just couldn't be easier. Hey, you simply take your 70-week scheme and you squash it. So I've decided we can cover more poems. I've decided these stories are quite short, and I've squashed it into 55 weeks. For AS, on the other hand, you want to lengthen. Sorry, now I sound like I'm teaching a class. For AS, you want to lengthen. So let's take English language. In an AS course, there should be 30 sections, 33 including bridging. So I've taken, here's my 33-week guy. Right, bridging, topics, and I have stretched it. There we go. Needs a heading. Bad girl, Shannon. Okay, guys, I'm really going to stop recording because my screen recorder has crashed in the past. Let me know if you have any questions. Please, Lord, let this have worked and helped this time around. And thank you to everyone. You're not being asked to do a simple thing. So, our gratitude goes out to you. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.